season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these five?
Substitution
In for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Caleb Martin. Neesmith comes in for Butler. Thompson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Joseph in for John Wall. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Martin is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Maledon. And it's Montgomery in at the small forward.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Martin against Adebayo. And no good. And Miami the other way now. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Neesmith can't get it to go. Charlotte trailing. And here's Martin. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Over Adebayo. Martin with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
The pass to Thompson. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hornets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Martin for three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Joseph with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Off target with his 3. Charlotte's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Martin's in the post. Adebayo on him. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Neesmith can't get it to go. Now here is Martin. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes down.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One shot.
"16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nabbing another steal.
Another legend leapfrogged with that steal. What a year he's having.
You're right, GA. His defense has been terrific, and now he can claim the second spot for himself for most steals. The Hornets have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Martin. And so Martin nails both of them. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside, Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
That shot no good. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
And substitution for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Klay Thompson comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Joseph in for Tyler Hero. Here's Adebayo. No good. That would have tied it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So with good, that's another bucket.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Neesmith nails the wide open jump shot. Neesmith has got 6 points.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Here's Martin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, Joseph. Back to Wall. Poke loose. Passes it to Adebayo. Inside. Shot by Joseph. No good. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Martin inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Past Wall to the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Martin. Yep, that one goes in there. Martin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Back to Joseph. Now, here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Ball against Joseph. They get it back. Adebayo off with the layup.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Martin with the bucket. Martin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Ball is the point with Book Knight on the wing. Williams is out there with Martin, and it's Nicholson in at the 3 spot. Here's Martin. He got it again. Sensational.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for second all-time scoring in a season. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Shot clock at 2. Wall, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Martin against Martin. Another bucket. Wow.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly Truly a season for the ages. Three-pointer, Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
MP looking around. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Hornets score.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Stolen by Martin. Williams inside. Adebayo on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation.
Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat trail by 14. Well, so far in this one, a different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. And it's Thompson in for Tyler Hero. Here's Martin. Again, the miss by the Heat. Charlotte leading by 19. Now Martin. He's got 26. Down low. Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Lopez close up, and
He swipes the ball away again.
The steals just don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts, the tenacity he has shown on the defensive end all season long is awe-inspiring.
And every steal gets him closer to the top spot. Sits at 301, and it isn't unthinkable that he could get there this season.
And so it's Charlotte sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
you know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Wall, Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Martin with the bucket.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Stolen by Martin. And yes, it's good. Martin's got 30 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Thompson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Martin against Martin. And he gets it again. Shot good from Martin. Martin's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Martin. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Thompson. To the middle, taken away by Williams. Here's Martin, yet another bucket.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
And GA every game, and another steal for him.
His march towards history continues with that steal.
Well, Greg, now he is tied for the most steals in a season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense.
And we know just how big steal number 301 is. Ties him for the most ever in a season and illustrates how incredible his defensive presence has been this year.
Hero, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
To the paint, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And there it is again from him. Shot good from Martin. Martin's got 46 points. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wall draws the double, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Hornets making a change here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Moutier passed to Knight, and Knight slams it in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Martin.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Brooke Lopez, Trey Jones.
.103 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots it. Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Nunn. Back to Moutier. Inside, here's Knight. Plays it up and banks it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the pass to Moutier. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist.
If there's a skill set you like your point guard to have, that's exceptional court vision. Moutier shows it off there with that assist.
Here's Martin, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball. Checking in for the away team.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.
Hey, what you working on?
And both teams coming to this game on a winning streak, which only adds to the intrigue of this matchup, Grant.
Yeah, both teams definitely on.
Martin, he's checked in for Williams. Setting the floor for Detroit. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Duran.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Martin. At the line for 1.
Free throw good, MP. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Martin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Herder. Here's Ivy. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Here's Richards, covered by Lopez. 6 to shoot. Tries the 9-footer. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Martin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Martin's got 7 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Well, the Pistons shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Here's Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Lopez. Now Martin, covered by Smith. Smith against Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Smith outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
It's tipped.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Martin. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Martin with the bucket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Ivy. Soft touch off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And so it's Detroit, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, make some noise.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Duren. Then there's Kyle Kuzma.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat had a huge game. He contributed 52 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
For your Hornets.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Pistons on top, up by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Your Hornets. Mark Williams. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Williams. The Pistons leading. Knocked away. Yet another steal.
And the cheers of his hometown crowd bouncing from the rafters. Oh, so incredible.
Well, they understand how special he's been. The steals totals all season making news around the league.
Maybe the quickest hands in the league. It's incredible what he's been able to accomplish on the defensive end.
And he gets the bucket.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Hits a three-pointer.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Cunningham passes to Kuzma. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duran. On the wing, Kuzma. Give him 8. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Ball finds Williams. Now here's Martin. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half, 4th of the game.
And the Pistons call time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
For your Hornets Youth team. One more time. let's hear it for your Bull Stinger.
.141 left in the third quarter. Oubre on the wing. Back to Herder. Pass to Ivy. And here's Smith. Shot clock at 5. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Smith's got 8 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Outside Herder. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And that one is hammered home.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Wing shot on the way. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
To the inside. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 12.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Martin with the ball. Oubre picks him up. There's the 3. And MP with the 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
It's stolen by MP. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Smith inside. He's against Martin.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Martin. Good. He hits again.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games. Spectacular. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Hornets. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Ivy. He's out there with Smith. Kyle Kuzma out there with Duran. Martin with the bucket.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Here's Ivy. That's tipped. Martin inside, and he drops it in from the low post. Martin's got 48.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
He drops it from range.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Here's Martin. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's Martin. And good! There's another!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Smith outside. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. 3-pointer. And it's Martin with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. It's stolen by MP. Over Ivy. Martin misses. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Nifty move. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Martin outside. Right side, Williams. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's an 8-footer. Martin misses. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Detroit calls timeout.
That'll be a Pistons.
They're down by 8. 1:58 left in the 4th.
And look who's running onto the floor. Make some noise for your Honeybees.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaden Ivey.
You'd think he was playing the one spot with all those assists. Now, coaches have to love a player on the floor who has that.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you.